You're tired, you're exhausted, you're frustrated, you don't understand why. Why is this happening to me? Why am I nervous before games? How come games are bringing about something in me that makes me nervous and anxious, right? Gets my heart beating, butterflies in my stomach. Why am I playing better at practice? In practice, I can put it together. Game time comes around, and it seems like I've never done this before, all right? These things and many others that we're going to cover in this mini podcast series is going to attack and identify every single one of these emotions that you're feeling. But most importantly, I'm going to provide you with tools and techniques, the same stuff that is studied and done by the top athletes in every sport that allows them to be at their top peak performance time and time again consistently. If we haven't met yet before, my name is Itzik Rappaport. I'm the founder of Mental Coach Pro, and I'm a mental performance specialist. My job is to work with youth, collegiate, professional soccer players, recognizing what barriers are getting in the way from them and where they currently are to where they want to get to. Now, it really doesn't matter where you are. You're listening in, and it could be that you may be a starter on your team looking to get to the next level in your club, right? You want to play on the first team in your club, or maybe you're not getting much playing time and you want to crack that starting lineup. Maybe you're a great player on your club and you're looking to get a D1 contract. Maybe you're playing Division I and want to sign a professional contract. It doesn't matter. The point is that you are better than what you have been showing. Every single one of you has something and a better soccer player inside of them than what they have been showing consistently. My job is to bring that player out. And the way I know to do so is mindset. It's all mentality. It's all in your head. Now, you've heard about mindset, and everybody knows about resilience and grit and mental toughness. Everybody does it lip service. Everybody talks about it. I'm going to teach you what to do about it. And I'm going to explain to you certain things in this mini podcast series that you already know and that you are feeling. You just don't know what to do with it. We're going to take these things, we're going to use them to your advantage. Let me explain to you real briefly as to what this is. We are going to go over certain concepts. I've worked with thousands of athletes of all levels and of all ages. Yet, the feedback I get from them is very similar. They're all dealing with the same stuff. My job is to recognize those things and to give you the tools to deal with these things. And that is exactly what I put together in this mini podcast series. I don't know how many episodes long we'll go, but I promise you every single one of them will be very informative, and it will leave you with a tool that you can use very next practice, very next game. These concepts are all going to be very practical. They are not going to be neurological, science, confusing. No, it is going to be practical. Something that you can understand, you could take in, and you can actually use. Okay? The idea here is that I want this concept to be something that we are going to be interactive. I don't want to be the one doing all the talking. I want you to ask questions. And I'm going to read through every single question that you ask. And I'm going to attack it. I'm going to describe it and give you a tool to deal with it. How to do so? There'll be a link below that you can comment. Ask your questions there. You can go on Instagram. Send me a message there. The handle is ItzikMCP. ITZIKMCP. You can email me, itzik@mentalcoachpro.com. Or you know what? You can give me a call. Call my cell phone number directly or shoot me a text, 818-942-4466. This is going to be the first step of you becoming the best version of yourself. You know about mental toughness, but you don't know what it means and you don't know how to deal with it, right? You don't know how to, you don't know what the dealing with it actually entails. Mental toughness is not so you don't have to feel pressure. Pressure is inevitable. We're not going to be able to deny that or avoid that. It doesn't mean that there won't be any suffering or frustration. All of these things are normal human emotions that we feel. We're going to embrace them. What I'm going to teach you is how to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. You're going to feel the emotion and you're going to have the tools you need to deal with it and move forward. That's the idea behind this. The concept is not going to be something that we're going to talk for hours on lengths. These messages, these videos, this podcast is going to be short, maybe 15, 20 minutes at most, where we're going to dive into a concept. I'm going to explain to you the tool and why it's important and how to go ahead and implement it in your games that very next practice, that very next day. This is your first step in becoming the best version of yourself. This is how you separate yourself from everybody else. Look, There's no secrets anymore, right? Everybody has access to everything. You have internet and you have books and podcasts and a million things. I don't want this just to be another one. I want this to be something that you can use and you give me the feedback as to what worked and what did not work. But let me tell you something that's a fact. This day and age, everybody's technical. Everybody's fast. Everybody's physical. Everybody hits the weight room. Everybody's training on their own. It's not enough. Wherever you are right now in your career, and I'm calling it a career because I want you to treat yourself as a professional. From this day forward, you are treating yourself as a professional player because that is the only way you're going to get to the top level, your maximum potential. But what you've done, wherever you may be in your career, to where you currently are, is not going to get you where you want to go. I'm going to say it again, listen closely. What got you here ain't going to get you there. There has to be more. And that more is your mental, your mentality, your mindset. That is where you're going to win. And so, my name is Itzhak Rappaport. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to hear back from you guys. And we are going to dive into it right away. Starting from this very next series that's waiting for you, this very next episode about the 90-10 rule, which is something that stops almost all players in performing better in practice than in games. I'm going to teach you what this is, and I'm going to give you the tool necessary to overcome this. So I can't wait to see you guys. Let's get after this, man. Let's make this special. Let's be the absolute best version of ourselves. Let's go.